Hi there friends, I apologise. I actually did another walkthrough and a what's in my Filofax Finsbury Pocket, but I had a couple of items that I mentioned in there quite wrong, so I need to redo it and I'm going to post this one tonight. I have had a bit of trouble with my computer speed, so I haven't been able to upload because it takes, you know, a couple of days where I'm at the moment because it's quite stormy. But at the moment there's a bit of a lull in the weather, it's just raining, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to redo this for you and have a bit more accuracy involved. So this is my wallet, and it is currently a wallet, it's not a planner, so there's no diary in here. There's a few notes. It's a new product. I've had it a while. I bought it quite a while ago, but I've only just started to use it. So I can't really make any long-term projections or comments yet, but I will do a review of this in about 6 months to let you know how we're travelling and whether I'm still happy with it. If I'm not, well, you'll see that I've got something else anyway. But at the moment, I'm sort of really happy with the way things worked out. I've had a few modifications to the other video that I did because when I first put all my things in it, it was quite thick. So like really quite thick, and I thought, well, I can't really carry that around like this because when I go shopping and wanting to pay for things, it's going to be awkward. So I've sat down since and I've reworked things a little bit. So let's get into it. It's a beautiful raspberry colour, and if you've seen my Pennybridge, and I did do a comparison, but if you've seen my Pennybridge, this is raspberry as well as my Pennybridge, but this is a lot lighter. It's almost got a purple hue, but it is pink. So, but it's a beautiful leather, and it will soften in time. It's sort of like I've got a pebbled finish, but it's absolutely stunning, and it smells, it passes the smell test. So let's open it up. This is the left-hand side of it. There's 2 pockets for cards. I would probably have liked a few more, but you know, I've done something on the other side to enable me to put all my cards in anyway, so it's not a real big issue for me. I've got like a mesh window here for your ID or a photo. That's my husband and myself, so that's it there. Pride of place. I have a little bit of cash here in this side envelope because I have to buy something tomorrow. They've got a market on here for Easter, and I've got to go and pick up something, so I've got that out ready to go. That pocket's quite a good size. You know, you can put a lot of different things in there if you wanted. One of the parts I love the most about this wallet is at the back, the full length of the organizer, because that's actually what it's called, but you know, it's an organizer / wallet, I suppose. There is a pocket. Now you can put your cash in there, your receipts, and I've got quite a few receipts in there because I'm saving them up with my spending tracker, which I'll explain in a minute. I also have some cash, so you know, I guess you could put other things in there if you wanted, IDs, but I don't need to. I've got everything there quite handily. Okay, so on this side I have my dashboard. That's just, I like something pretty as the first thing I see. Underneath that, I'll just show you what this is. This is, they're adhesive card holders, they're plastic. What I did was, I put them on the other side of my dividers, and I mean you can put cards and things in them, but I just put post-it notes in there, so if I have to write something in a hurry, I've got them right there. I actually had them on other ones, but I think I've taken those out from memory. Yes, I think I have. But anyway, this little holder was the black ones went with the black, and then there was some purple. These are erasers I got from Big W. Pack of 2, I think, for $3, but I wanted the pack for this little container. It's got a Ziploc top, so you can get in there and get the cards out, but I've put the cards in. So what I did was I actually came home and I pressed the holes in there, measured them up and made the holes for them. That fits perfectly in there. The second one, I was with the black ones as I've just shown you, the erasers they are, and I put the one behind it for some extra money there that I might need, so it's sort of protected away from my own spending money. So they were a really, really good buy. I think they were only $3 each. So you actually got the erasers and you got these little pouch things. Because I know that you can buy these, but I'm not sure if you can get them for this size anymore. And they're about $7. But I thought these were really cute, so I just grabbed those and I adapted them to fit what I need. So they're sitting in there now. I had actually got a couple of other things in there from a lady called Romany's Realm, and she showed in her mini how to cut down little card holder ones with it slipping out the side so you can pull the cards out easily. I have actually kept those, and I'll use those for my mini when that arrives, because I have ordered a Filofax Mini Classic in black, but it hasn't arrived yet, of course, because of the Easter break. So when it comes, I'll get into that one. But so far as at the moment, this is what I'm using as my wallet. I will try that other one out at some point in the future, and I'll do another video when that comes. So that's really, really good to have those little pouches there, and they will loosen up a little bit in time. This is another little pocket. It's one of the top pockets. I don't know. You usually get these when you buy one of the Filofaxes. I've got my little 4-leaf clover good luck charm in there. This is an old one, so I've had this for quite a while. So my elephant's on there. And these are card holders I made. These were like a pack of 4, and I've just cut them down. I put some washi tape on them and punch hold them and pop them in place, and they work fine. So there's my loyalty cards. This one is a card from a company called Baker's Delight, and you have a stamp, and when you get to this one you get a free loaf, so free whatever you want, within reason, of course. So anything you like, that's what you get. So that's there ready for me to, when I go to buy my next lot of bread. Now, Flybuys is a rewards system. I use that with Coles or any Target, places like that. So when you buy things, it sort of gives you points, and then you get a certain amount and you get a little voucher or something. Coffee Club. It's a pub here called the Western Tavern, which is a fantastic place to eat, good prices and good food. I'm sure in lots of countries they have this sort of reward system. This is a Spotlight card. So Spotlight are a chain of stores who sell materials, sewing machines, bedding, all sorts of things. They've really built on what probably they originally had, but they're a really good store to go to when you're looking for particular items, particularly bathroom stuff, bedding stuff, towels, all that sort of stuff, plus all the sewing stuff that you would use. Miller's is a clothing store in Australia. Now, this is another little one. This is my spendings tracker, my list of what I've bought, which I haven't actually put on since I went out today. I'll put that on after. Everything I buy I have to write down, so that way I tally it up with the receipts, which are sitting in the back here. Sometimes you don't get receipts, so if you buy a cup of coffee out, you've just got to write down what you've spent. You don't get receipts for that, so I have to write everything down. So when I've done this, I'm going to go and do that. This is just some loose leaf paper, the to-do lists, and some notepad, different coloured paper, which are gorgeous, just to write notes for myself. As I said, this is not a diary, so I've just got this in, otherwise I wouldn't be able to close it. This is a grocery list. Now I just put some washi tape on the top and hole punched it to put in here. So what I do is when it comes to the day to go shopping, I look at this list, and it's in different categories. So it's got fruit and veg, deli, baking oils, kitchen supplies, seafood, meat, anything canned, like tin food of any kind, which we don't really eat any of, probably tomatoes, that's about it. Different sauces and things like that, cleaning products, any drinks like coffee, tea, whatever we need in the house. And I use those categories, but I just copy them onto a piece of paper so I can do my shopping list that way. That way this is the template and it doesn't get ruined. Otherwise I'd be going through one every week and that would be waste. So I just keep the template and I just copy what I need for the week for shopping. I've got a second one there in case that one gets ruined. And the washi tape just keeps it from, you know, basically falling apart. A little ruler, because you never know when you're going to need a ruler. This is my actual, I've got one more with the, you know how I was saying about the adhesive card holders. Plastic ones, that's what they look like. And you just stick them on. Now you can put anything in there, you can put cards in there if you wanted, but I just tend to put post-it notes in there because I've done my card holders, so I don't really need another lot. I just pop those in there so when I can write myself a note if I'm out somewhere and I need that. This is my budget, so I write down what I've got to pay out for this is for the next 5 weeks, I think. I'm paying off the computer. We've got to go on a trip to Adelaide in the next 4 weeks, so I've got to include that in my budget. Yeah, just all the different things that need to be thought of. And then I made those, I cut some old paper I had up and I just popped those in there because it's just good to have it all in the one spot. And there's just a couple of excess ones, a couple of addresses which I haven't used because I'll put those in my other planner. I have the pen loop here and I have used the pen loop here, but I'm not sure long term whether it's going to work, but at the moment it's fine. So, you know, if you're out shopping, I went out today, it was a little bit cumbersome, but with your hand, you just got to use one hand and try and manoeuvre it. But since I'm sitting down, I'll be able to do it this way. So it's a really quite a nice size coin section. I have spent a few of the coins since I've been out today, so, you know, there's not quite as many as there was in there earlier, but there's still quite a bit. I mean, you've still got a reasonable amount of stuff in there. So, you know, that's all really good. And I've also got a piece of citrine in there. So I always keep that in there because someone once told me that if you keep a piece of citrine in your wallet, you'll never be without money. So that's why that's always in there. So having said all of the things I've just said, I absolutely love this wallet. When it gets a bit bulky with coins, I just shake it a bit and it goes in place, it's fine. I love this wallet. It's a really, really nice size. It's a stunning colour. I love the colour. I think as you get on with time, you just modify things a little bit to suit yourselves a bit more. This works for me currently. I'm glad I found these. It's a really, really good compact wallet. So, you know, if you're in the market for a wallet, I highly recommend the Filofax Finsbury. It's the pocket size, so it's not too big. You know, you can carry that out. You don't have to take a bag if you don't want to. It will soften in time. At the moment, it's quite firm, but that's only because it's brand new. But it will soften in time. So I really recommend this one. I will do a further video on a chameleon personal when I set that up as a planner, because that I have bought but I haven't received it yet, so that's on its way with the mini classic that I've ordered. I'm just going to show you what this is an old Filofax pocket that I've had for a very long time. I think it's called Fresco. Here, this is what I'm using as my planner at the moment. So this has got the diary in it. So my wallet's not. It's purely a wallet. This goes in my bag with a bit of paper here. That, you know how I sort of cut off those other ones for my budget. That's the rest of them in there, the bottom half. So I can just use that for scrap paper and notes and stuff. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's a template for a budget system, but it's too big to put in here, so I haven't used it, so I've just kept it there. So that's a little dashboard there. Again, I've got some post-it notes there, but nothing on the back of that, just the little flowers. So I used a little paper clip for that one. Just other things I need to know. Top pocket, which is good for extra cards and things. It's the diary section that I'm using at the moment. I'm up to, what's the date today? it has to be Easter Saturday, so it's the 26th. Is that correct? Yeah, I reckon that sounds about right. So, yeah, I've got market day tomorrow, so that's when I'll be picking up my relish, which is why that money's in the front of my wallet I told you about. Here, this lady in Victoria, which is a state away from where we are, she's only a couple of hours away, but anyway, she comes over to the market in South Australia where I am, at Mount Gambier, and she makes this beautiful, beautiful tomato relish. It's the real old-fashioned relish that I remember, not the really sweet one they sell in supermarkets these days. It's fantastic. So I buy a whole lot from her all at once. I've never ever tasted it as good as she makes it. So, you know, she makes it once a year, so I go and get all my bottles, and that lasts me the whole year. So, yeah, she's fantastic. So that's why I'm going up there tomorrow, and it's in my wallet ready to pay for, to pick up this tomato relish, which I use in cooking. I use it on lots of things. When you do baked potatoes in the oven and you put the cheese and garlic and all that and you pop that on top, it's fantastic. So and you have it in cooking, on sandwiches, all sorts of things. It's really lovely. So yeah, some weddings I've got coming up, more of the diary. So another little part. This is one of those again. So I took these out of the wallet and popped them in here because it was too thick. That's one with post-it notes there. These I have never actually used. They're the address ones. I took them out because I haven't used them. This last one is just for information, which I haven't really got anything there. Just another top pocket. And just a notebook which I've kept in the back. This alfresco one's quite gorgeous. It's got cherries on the bottom. Can you see that? It's quite old though. I've had this quite a long time. But I had it in my cupboard, and when I removed the stuff out of the big planner that I had and made the wallet up, I took all of that stuff out, and I've just gone back to this small one that I've got. And I did have a spare lot of 2016, so that's what I'm using in here. So it took a little while to write everything down and update everything, but I've done it, so it's all good. So that's that. Oh, yes, there is a ruler in there too on today's date, which is good. So that's my little planner that I'm using until my my personal chameleon arrives, and then I will set that one up and get it all going, and I will do another video to show you all that stuff. So until then, I will write a note of all the videos that I've promised to do, and I'll get stuck into them. But because it's the weekend, I thought I'd catch up and do this one properly, and I do apologise for any misinformation. Romany's Realm is a fantastic girl on YouTube in England, and she's got some really, really great tips. She's really, really wonderful, so look out for hers as well. So until then, have a happy Easter, and we'll talk again soon. It's bye for now from Maggie. See you later.